Hey guys, so I was just watching Grant Cardone, who is an awesome guy. If you don't know him, start following him. He's been doing a lot of Facebook Live, like webinar type things lately. And he was on with Caleb Maddox. So if you haven't heard of him, make sure you follow him as well. He's a young guy who is like 14 and he's really awesome. And I've watched some things of his before where I thought, oh, how's he talking about this adult type stuff? He's only a kid, he doesn't know. But the one that I watched with him today, like my own shit, right? But the one I watched with him today, it was really, really awesome, and it got me thinking. And my daughter's here talking about her today, so I said she could be in the video if she wants. Um, it got me thinking about how I've helped my daughter over the last few years, and
Stop
since
talking about me.
shh, I am going to be talking about you, and what I've done with her to be able to get to where she is right now. So she's only 5 and
In a half.
5.5. I knew you were going to say that. And basically, last year she was in prep, so first year of school, and then it goes grade one. If you're overseas, you might not know that. I think maybe you call it kindergarten in America, and maybe in England as well. I'm not sure. Anyway, she was in prep, and she did so well in prep that she skipped year one and she's in a year two cycle now. So she does Montessori at school, and are you smiling? Are you proud of yourself?
No.
Yes, you are. So she skipped year one altogether, and she's gone straight up to year two because she's really,
But
really.
not my friends.
No, not most of your friends. Right?
I'm only Kai.
Only Kai. Okay. And so the reason why she's done that is because ever since she was little, even when she was 1.5, I used to go around. I started my business when she was really little. I started studying to be a personal trainer when she was 3 months old, and I cycled my bike. We had no car at the time. Cycled my bike to get to my classes, whilst my partner looked after her. And ever since she was really, really little, I used to run everywhere with her in the pram. I used to run to my sessions, my boot camps that I was doing for mums. She was around my business all the time. And whenever I was running with her or walking with her in the pram, I would teach her things. I would sing songs to her. I would teach her about animal sounds. I would teach her words and colors and things like that. Even when I was pregnant with her, I would read to her and play music and sing songs to her. But yeah, moving on from that, when she was a little bit older, when she was around 1.5 or two, I taught her more things as she got older. When she was 2 years old, she could point to more than 30 countries on the map, places like French Polynesia and Madagascar and China and Australia, New Zealand, Portugal. Yeah, good girl. And she could point to all these countries that most adults probably have no idea where they are. I read books to her. I started teaching her how to read when she was 3. And I bought learning books from Kmart and things like that. And I spent time with her even when I was busy, even when most people would say they had no time. When I was building myself up and my business up to create a better life and lifestyle for my family and make more money for us, she came through that whole journey. And I still spend a lot of time with her now so that she can learn and do well at school. We do on the school holidays. We do learning books, and we do extra reading and extra tasks that I set for her. When we were in America last year for 5 weeks, most of that time she was supposed to be on school holidays anyway, but she missed maybe 2 weeks of school. And what were we doing in America, Charles? Did we do reading and did we do learning whilst you were there? Yeah. Did you write a book? Did you write things in your book about sentences? About things that we were doing? Yeah. What are some of the things that you wrote in your book? Where did we go in America? Did we go to Disneyland?
Yes.
Yeah. Did we go to San Diego? San Francisco, Hawaii, LA. Yeah.
Mommy.
Do we stay with families? That's right. Do we stay with families?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we get to see lots of cool places?
Yeah.
So we've done couch surfing with her. We've stayed and we do Airbnb now. She's travelled. Do you remember how many countries you've travelled to? Is it 10?
20 maybe?
No, it's not 20. Not yet. She's travelled to 10 different countries. Do you know what countries you've been to?
Portugal.
Portugal. Yeah.
Madagascar.
You've not been to
No.
Madagascar. Australia, of course.
Australia, because we live in Australia.
Yes. What else?
England.
England, yes.
Portugal.
You already said that. America,
America.
yeah. What else? Malaysia,
Malaysia. Fiji.
Yes. Wales, Scotland.
Mm-hmm. I have this
Where
on
else?
my arm.
Anyway, she's been to about 10 countries, I think, and she's only 5. So along with the work that I've done with her, the things that I teach her, the time that I've spent with her, time is the biggest thing that you can give your kids. Plus traveling and having experiences, not just sitting in front of a TV all the time or never going anywhere. And you can travel within your own area as well. Like you can travel if you can't go overseas right now. Like go out to a museum, go to art galleries, go take them to parks, get your kids active. There's so many different things you can do, and because of this time that I've spent with her, she was able to skip a year in her first year of school, and she's doing really well. She learned with her spelling words at school when she started last year. She learned over 300 spelling words when most of the other kids were still on their first 100. And that's because I work hard with her on these things. Education is important. And now I'm not putting any other kids down by saying these things. I'm saying that I've spent the time with her, and she loves learning as well, which is a bonus.
I don't.
Yes, you do. It is still hard to get her to do her homework sometimes, but she does love learning once she gets into it. And now I know that there's lots of different kids out there that are at different levels, and some people have learning difficulties and things like that. I'm not talking about that. And I'm not putting her up above anyone else. But I'm saying if you spend
She's talking
time...
about me.
Yes, shush now. If you spend time with your kids, if you play on their strengths and also help them with their weaknesses, if you give them the time of day and spend that time with them, even when you don't have the time, even when you're busy, everyone has time for the things that are important to them. And if you teach them, not just through education as well, but like I said, through the experiences that you have and that you give them and the lifestyle that you create, they're going to go places. And I teach Charlotte not just from the words that I say, but the actions that I do, that she can create whatever life she wants for herself. I've taught her about doing things around the house as well. She does the dishes regularly, and she loves doing that. You like doing that, don't you? Yeah.
I'm not on that side. I'm on this side.
That's all right. So tell them about what I taught you about saving money.
No, you.
What do we have? 3 jars?
Mm-hmm. No, we have
No, but
more than 3.
yes, I know there's more than 3 jars on the bench. But what are the 3 jars that I told you about?
Don't want to tell.
Saving. Yeah. Spending. And what's the last one?
Giving to other people.
Giving to other people. Good. Well done. So I told her that she can do pocket money jobs, and she'll have to split it up into those 3 areas. So I teach her about charity. I teach her about helping others that don't have as much as we do. There's kids out there that don't have parents. There's kids out there that don't have much money. There's people out there that don't have a home. And And I also, what do we do at the end of the day sometimes, Charlotte?
Nothing.
Do we practice gratitude? Do we do I'm grateful for?
We go to bed.
Do we do I'm grateful for?
No.
Oh, Charlotte. So I've been doing meditation with her to calm her down as well.
I don't
And
like
I've been
the
doing
meditations on Hubble.
I've been doing gratitude with her as well. She likes gratitude. So I found that sometimes, and I'm not perfect, no one's perfect, but I found that when she does play up, when she argues with her brother, when she throws tantrums, I've found that it's because I haven't been spending enough time with her. And it's not just time as in the time that I'm with her a lot, but there are some times where I'm not present. I'm not present enough and I'm not being there in the moment. And so when I do that more, and I've been focusing on that lately, and doing gratitude and doing meditation and things like that, she's much calmer and she's much nicer to be around. And she doesn't argue with her brother and she doesn't muck up. And she.
This is Mummy's nail polish.
Okay, Sean. And
Both of them.
And she's a good kid. So, and I do these same things with my son as well. He's a bit younger, so I don't do as much with him yet.
And this is my nail polish.
Okay, I'm almost finished, Sean. Okay. So anyway, this has been a bit longer than what I wanted, but the point is, even if you don't have kids, think about how you can be present with yourself, with your friends, with your family, with people around you. Think about how you can practice gratitude and be mindful. Think about how you can really inspire others and reach out to others. Education is important, not just for your kids or for the people around you, but for yourself as well. Careful, Sean. So anyway, that's my message for today. Hope you got a lot out of it. Have an awesome day.